Assalamu alaikum guys, hi and welcome back to another video on your channel. It's been a long time, life gets in the way, so this is a new series, hopefully if God wills every week. This is a new series called Muslim Meme Review. Not actually a review, it's more of an exploration of the non-offensive Muslim memes, non-offensive to Muslims and non-offensive to non-Muslims too. So we are generally looking at everyday situations, things that happen with Muslims, funny things, things in everyday life. So considering I'm a pious and learning Muslim, full of life, so I considered I can share my experience, my thoughts, and what I'm learning so far in explaining these memes. So let's hop into it. Okay, our first meme. Welcome to the Ex-Muslims Association. Tell us how you left Islam. It all began when I finished my second rak'ah of Surah Al-Fatiha. Okay, we'll start with the second picture. Is explaining my second rak'ah of Surah Al-Fatiha. Now, practicing Muslims know that there's, something wrong in the statement, because at the beginning of it, you read Surah Al-Fatiha and, some other chapter or some verses of the Quran, and then, you repeat the same at the beginning of the second rak'ah when you reach it. So my second rak'ah of Surah Al-Fatiha, it's not relevant because you don't have such thing. It's either, the second rak'ah, the second part or second interval, if you want, of this prayer where you read the Surah Al-Fatiha. So it's unrelevant. And what that means is that this so-called ex-Muslim doesn't really know much about Islam in the first place. So here's the irony, if it isn't obvious by now. Okay, girl, you are ugly. Me, who knows every creation of Almighty Allah, is beautiful. Okay, first of all, Allah is the Arabic term for God with a capital G, and that is, the name of God in Islam, in the Arabic language. Father inviting me for Salah, me who has already prayed. This is another wholesome meme. Salat is the Arabic word for the prayer, and we have 5 daily obligatory prayers, and they are usually, prayed 5 times or 3 times. So we have for each prayer a set amount of time in which you pray. In this time, after it, it's like time is run out. You should pray it, but you are bound by time. That's the original obligation. And though you have sometimes a span of several hours for performing the prayer, it's also always recommended and strongly encouraged by Quran, by the various Muslim traditions, the biography of the Prophet ﷺ, to pray in the beginning of the time. Say at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's the Fajr prayer starts, and it ends at around 7 to 7:15. So you have an hour and 15 minutes to complete the prayer. But it's actually, recommended, encouraged to perform the prayer at the beginning of the time, at 6 or 6 and 5 minutes, So usually Muslims encourage each other to get up and pray, preferably at the beginning of the time period. So Father invited me for Salah, and I already prayed, so I already, did the good thing. So it's really wholesome. Okay, the other one. Muslim boys before marriage. I can't wait to do ghusl 50 plus times a day. Muslim boys after marriage. My wife is sleeping next to me. Okay, this needs a lot of explanation. So bear with me. Usually, in marriage we have the intimacy between the man and the woman, the husband and wife. So we have the sexual relationship, and in Islam we need to perform a special cleaning or cleansing after sexual interaction or after a lucid dream too. So when you have sexual intercourse, you're in a state where you need to perform ghusl, which is a special cleansing of the body by water. It's kind of spiritual. It's not really, it's not that you are, uncleansed physically, because you can be clean and you need ghusl, but it's about, being spiritual, in this manner. So this meme says that, Muslim boys would be usually excited for the idea of having the freedom to have a sexual relationship, a legit sexual relationship with their spouses. So they will doing ghusl 50 times plus a day means, having such an active sexual activity. So, and the, cannot be further from the truth. Let's see another one. Okay, praying salah. Me, am I on the second rakat or third? Inner me, fourth. Alright, okay, so we said praying is actually, each prayer is a number of intervals. For example, the Fajr prayer or the dawn prayer is 2 intervals, 2 rak'ah. For example, the Dhuhr, the noon prayer, is 4 rak'ahs, right? 4 intervals. So usually, or it often happens with a lot of people, that they get lost where they are exactly, in which rak'ah, which interval. So they are, special, we have special cases, special laws on what to do in these situations. So someone might get lost and, ask themselves, okay, am I in the second or the third rak'ah / interval? So inner me, I'm in the fourth. So it's, like it's just, skipping ahead, and obviously that is wrong. That's not how you solve it. There are, special cases, there are special ways according to each school of thought or fiqh. Another one, PS5. Pray Salah 5 times. Okay, so no to the PS5, or actually, he's saying no to maybe excessive wasting of time on the PS5 as of gaming, but yes to the pray Salah 5 times. So the actual 5 obligatory prayers each day. Allahu Akbar. I already miss praying. I am waiting impatiently for the next prayer. Wait, why to wait? There is a sunnah prayer. Allahu Akbar. Alright, so this fella in the first image here, Allahu Akbar, God is great. He is down in the sujood phrase of the prayer, and apparently when he finished that, okay, he enjoyed the prayer so much that he is very eager for the other prayer to come, because the 5 obligatory prayers are, distributed along the whole length of the day: dawn, noon, sunset, afternoon, the night, or the early night, early evening. So he is excited, and then he remembers that there is the sunnah prayer. Sunnah prayer is the non-obligatory prayers that you can also perform if you like to. It's good, it's encouraged to perform, but there are no obligations before God. So if you do it, it's good for you. If you don't, it's neutral. So that's the general or simple definition. So it's sometimes called the sunnah prayer, sometimes called namaz, nawafil, mustahabbat, things that are encouraged to do. And so he remembers that he can do this, so he starts praying, and that's a very encouraging thing. Actually, Muslims are encouraged, to pray sunnah prayers, in order to increase their relationship with God and the quality of their own obligatory prayers. It's like it's voluntarily. You are praying voluntarily for God, just for the sake of it. So that's very wonderful. That is very good. We have a lot of prayers to perform if anyone likes to. So these are all encouraged. Okay, this is the last one. Misunderstanding the Big Bang Theory. Commentators in Our Islam, edgy atheist teenagers. Okay, so this is a rather serious one. I think commentators in Our Islam, I think that's mostly negative comments that's addressed here. And edgy atheist teenagers, I think stands for people who self-identify that they are atheist, based or on basing their decision on incomplete knowledge of Islam or of science and cosmology and such. So these two have in common this misunderstanding of the Big Bang Theory. So what is said here, what is implied here is that, of course, when you misunderstand the theory, you might have a decision to be an atheist, or you might have negative comments on the Muslim side. Some Muslims misunderstand it, and they start saying this is heresy. God is the creator. This is wrong, because they misunderstand it. So the way we understand it is that, okay, God created the universe, the whole of creation, the whole world, the universe, all the existing world. So God did that, but how did He did that? We don't actually really know. So it could be in any way. So if we understand the Big Bang Theory as the way God created the universe, then we don't have a problem. But if we understand it or misunderstand it as some people, that okay, this is the phenomena which created the universe, so thus it is the creator. It is misunderstood, and it leads to inconsistency. So it will either lead you to atheism, or denying that there is a God, because you will have, okay, this is the creation, so there is no creator, or you will have another inconvenience or inconsistency. If you are in already raised Muslim, so you will say, okay, this contradicts what I believe in, so this is false. So we have a problem on both sides, and the solution is always to calmly discuss and read and research before taking a decision. Okay, this brings us up to the end of our video. Hope you've enjoyed this ride and this experience. Please forgive me if I'm nervous in front of the camera. It's been a long time since we last filmed, and also talking in English, it's not my native language, but I've tried my best to be of use here. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned something new today. Please, if you like the video, please drop us a like, subscribe for more content.